Yo, what's up with it once again? People, humanity, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and as always, otakus and ikikomoris out there. There's a Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Manny Wolverine. Of course, you guys know the rest of the Intros and Outros Origins channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, whatever you want to call it, Twittergram if you want. I don't fucking care. Anyways, I did have 4 articles, but I'm just going to go through 3 because one of them's not really that important. It was from like 2 years ago in 2017 when the Switch came out. It's mainly going to be a lot about Nintendo Switch news and a little bit of like Pokemon news and a tiny bit of some disastrous fucking dumpster fire fucking news, unfortunately. Sorry if my thing is a little bit more bigger. This little box thing that I'm scrolling. Well, I can't scroll it across, but I used to before. I don't know why. So let's get to Nintendo Switch news. Nintendo Switch sales surpasses 15 million in North America. And this article comes from, I'm not sure who. Oh yeah, Raymond Walsh, I guess. I don't know. This is a really long article, so I'm just going to read half of it. This is on the Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch Lite system has combined over 15 million sale units within North America. Yeah, that's what it was saying. Oh yeah, there it is. Since the launch of the flagship, of the Nintendo Switch back in March 2017. According to the internal data for Nintendo, though, through September, Nintendo Switch sales in North America were up more than 20%. 20% year to date. The USDA loan console Switch has been the best-selling video game consoles for more than 10 months in a row now. According to the NPD group, I think it's maybe National Price Distribution, I don't know, which tracks the video game sales in the United States. It says, in this holiday season, we are bringing Nintendo Switch owners to even more fresh and unique entertainment experiences, like Ring Fit Adventure, Luigi's Mansion 3, Pokemon Sword and Shield, and Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games in Tokyo 2020, adding to the system's large, diverse library of games. I'm not going to read any of that part. To date, that we have Nintendo Switch games in North America, Nintendo Switch in America has sold more than 1 million units, with 4 selling more than 6 million. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and Super Mario... Oh, that was the one from last year. Now still keep coming up with more fighters. Of course, that's still going to be a thing. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Switch. Franchises like Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. Broke records in Nintendo Switch with their latest iteration, selling their faster than any other games of the series. Obviously, that's like a fucking legendary fucking franchise within itself. When it comes to the Super Smash Bros. Scene, that is a very, very high profitable marketing strategy Nintendo always fucking does. So that's not really a big surprise. Nintendo Switch has also received strong indie support, with standouts like Stardew Valley. I've heard of Stardew Valley. That's not really my cup of tea. It's one of those like Animal Crossing building simulator games. Like, those shits put me to sleep. I'm sorry, that type of content or that type of genre category per se of gaming with that sort of like standards and such, like that type of like mechanics, it's not really for me. That shit's boring as hell. There's some people that really like it. That's great. Me, I never really been into that. That's more for like normies. I'm just saying. I'm sorry if you guys are into that stuff like that. I'm not. From Concrete, it's like Concerned Ape. There you go. Cuphead for the Studios for MDHR. The Overcooked. That one, it might be for casuals, but it's actually a fun ass game. I think I only played it for free a few times when I rented it on the GameFly thing. That shit's fun as hell. But I did it for like the PS4 Pro one. I didn't do it for Nintendo Switch because I still need to get that. Series for the Team 7 Digital Ltd. Untitled Goose Game for House. House. I've heard of the Untitled Goose. There's a lot of memes going on about it, but I don't know. It's just like a really goofy, not really supposed to take it serious sort of game. Fortunately, it's not really my cup of tea either, but it looks funny. Oh yeah, after seeing a steady release of games like this year for Super Mario Maker 2, Fire Emblem, 3 Houses, and Astral Chain, and The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Nintendo Switch family of the Houses system is ramping up for this holiday season, launching for the big games like Luigi's Mansion 3 on October 31st, which is literally next week. It's very, very close. Pokemon Sword and Shield, November 15th, like 4 or 5 weeks away. Very, very close now. And Ring Fit Adventure hitting stores tomorrow, which was already out now. Nintendo Switch is a home video game console that can be played on the go and is available at stores. Suggested at the retail price of $299.99, aka $300. Nintendo Switch Lite is a dedicated handheld version of this system. It's available in stores and suggested to be priced of $200. And that's all this stuff about Nintendo's, all the other thing. Overall thoughts, views, and opinions, is a great thing. Shout out to Nintendo for still making millions of dollars. They're never gonna run out of business. If they do, it'll be a very sad fucking day. This one I'm not gonna get too much into because it's from 2 years ago, but I thought it was cool as fuck. Just behold the majestic majesty of the GameCube style Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons. That shit looks amazing. Whoever came up with this concept, big ups and shout out to this motherfucker. He's an absolute boss when it came to this shit. Oh, no, doesn't really matter, but to be honest, this dude I was watching like 3 weeks ago, he used to go by, he was a ranter of this piece of garbage named Onision. A lot of people already know the fuck he is, but this dude's name was some guy who 79 goes by his name Stevie something Wolf. I don't know if that's his real name or not, but that motherfucker, he tells it like it is, and I gotta give mad props to that motherfucker. But one thing I disagree with him in is that he's like I gotta be careful how I say this, but he's like, he believes in like Satanism and shit, and that's something I kind of disagree with, that or atheism. But I'm not gonna get into any religion on that shit, because that's not what I'm fucking here for. I just hear that goddamn bullshit all the fucking time. That shit when I was growing up, holy fuck, I'm not even gonna get into that. This one came from GameSpot. I actually heard this from one of the legendary people I was talking about sometimes on the channel. Literally, he's like, I feel like he's the professor when it comes to a lot of the game industry, and he exposes the crap out of a lot of what Ubisoft and EA Activision do, just microtransactions. When he says like, microtransactions, monetary schemes, these are very, very predatory things. You know, I'm not trying to make fun of the dude, but that's just how he sounds to me. That dude's funny as hell, but he's awesome. Absolute badass. I'm talking about Young Ye, so I'll leave the link down below to the video I got this from. Okay, I don't care about that. Come on. You gotta be kidding, really? Oh my god, you gotta be shitting me, really? What is this garbage, man? Alright, hopefully this fucking goes away, because if not, that's gonna... There it goes. This comes from, I'm not sure who it came from, but it's from fucking GameSpot. Like many other big games titled soon to launch, Fallout 4 will feature microtransactions. But Bethesda boss Pete Hines doesn't want you to worry about them speaking about them. Speaking of the game at PAX Australia, I know that just passed last week, I think, correct me if I'm wrong. Any Australian subscribers or viewers, you let me know in comments below if you want. Alright, Hines stressed that Bethesda will only offer cosmetics to buy with real money, not items that can affect gameplay. This is a crucial point, given that unlike previous entries that the series of Fallout 76 is a multiplayer focused on the games where players have the opportunity to go head-to-head with other human combatants. Being able to purchase better weapons could throw off the balance of players, giving them the ability to pay win, essentially, Hines said. Fallout 76 microtransactions comes in the forms of atoms, which you can buy with real money in the Atomic Shop or unlock through the gameplay. Bethesda has yet to be announced the price for atoms, but whatever the case, Hines did say that Bethesda will reward players heaps of atoms by completing the tasks and certain objectives in ways. I'm not going to try to get too off topic, but I don't know what that means over there, like the Australian slang when they say heaps. I don't know if that means loads or collectibles of. I don't know. Or just having more than one item of collection of. I don't fucking know. Like, especially when they say I reckon. Every time you hear that here, it's like in the 1900s movies from way back when, like the Wild Wild West, when they say I reckon. Like, we live in Texas, Louisiana, over here in the United States, in the southern areas. That's what they would say. I don't know if people say that nowadays in 2019, going on 2020 in another 2.5 months, but to each his own. So it says, let's move on. If you don't want to spend money in the Atomic Shop for cosmetic stuff, you don't have to. We will give you a shitload of atoms just after playing the game, Hines said. Folks who wanted to spend money on whatever the hell that it is, because they don't have enough atoms, they can, but it's not. So I'm better off playing the game against other players so I can spend money and pay to win. And it's not loot crates. Hines went on to say that the Bethesda has always tried to be on the right side of the lines. and relates to microtransaction systems within its games. Hines acknowledged that it can be a pretty ambiguous line, quote unquote, but the studio has always strived to avoid situations like the money grabs. Like other publishers, Bethesda has learned the best way to move forward within the following industry trends, gathering feedback from other players. Fallout 76 DLC packs, whatever form will be taking up will be completely free. That's a change of pace for the franchise, as Bethesda has previously sold a variety of extra content like Fallout games for Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. Giving Fallout 76 extra content away for free will hopefully make players feel like they are not being taken advantage of, as Hines says himself. All of the content will be put out in Fallout 76. All the DLC at the post-launch stuff is going to be free. That's important. And they say the Atomic Shop is cosmetic stuff. Make sure that folks understand that there's a line here and that there are people who have crossed it. We're going to say on the right side of it that the terms of the things you can spend on money, however, the works is what you get is on $60. That's if you know how to put your new content and our features or whatever and getting the stuff for free. That's right. Hold on, guys. I gotta cross the street really. Okay, so like I was saying before, I had to check something else on my phone, but hopefully I didn't skip anything. If I did, links down below. Fallout 76 launches November 14th on the PS4, Xbox One, and the PC. Okay. That's weird. I mean, like the DLC stuff. That's been around for a while already. The players who pre-ordered the start of the playing earlier tomorrow with limited time beta testing sessions. All processes carries forward. In other news, Bethesda has confirmed that Fallout 76 won't launch the Nintendo Switch because it wasn't doable. So yeah, so overall thoughts, views, and opinions, I got stuck in a rut here. That's their official site. You want to check it out. I'm not going to check out this shitstorm's been going on for literally over a year. Since by the time November 14th, I think, comes around, it'll be like a year since they've been around. So, they've been fucked in the ass a couple times already by these fools. So, really sucks for a lot of hardcore Fallout fans. I was never a big Fallout person, so I did play the old school ones, like, before New Vegas and all that, but I just kind of got bored of them really quick. The last extremely important news, in my own personal opinion, Pokemon Center. The Pokemon Center in London, I think it was like Wednesday, Thursday last week it opened, so about 4 days it's been around for. I'm gonna watch a lot of UK PokeTubers out there, and my fucking boy, Mr. Birdkeeper Toby, very cool ass fucking dude there. Very funny guy, by the way. He knows how to make a lot of these fan fictions, and he just brings the Pokemon world in an imagination sort of way, to life, the way he brings that shit out once or twice out the year. His shit is really fucking good, so I wish I would have had a little brother like that, because I think he's 25 or 26, so he's a lot younger than I am, but definitely give him a fucking sub. When you want to subscribe to me too, that's great too. I would be highly appreciative of that if you could. I don't really ask it for that much. Hopefully you do though. Sorry I gotta yell a couple times because these fucking goddamn cars are always super loud as shit. Especially once I pause the video, those are really loud ass ones, so I'm glad that one didn't get in. So Pokemon Center London store now open. There goes the typical Pikachu. It looks like he was in the Kingsman movie. That's funny. All right, Pokemon Center pop-up store last today. I'm gonna move it over here so it's better. Good news, Pokemon fans, on Friday, October 18th through Friday the 15th of November 2019, the Pokemon Center pop-up store will be open in Westfield, London, Shepherd Bush. I don't know where the fuck these things came from. There's just a bunch of little bald things over there. I don't know if you can see it. Alright, so as I was saying, the Pokemon Center pop-up store, which celebrates the Pokemon Sword and Shield, where Nintendo Switch will be the first of its kind in the UK, will offer plenty of Pokemon merchandise for all ages. Pre-order the Pokemon Sword and Shields and the Pokemon Center London, UK, and receive an exclusive pin badge. Very lucky motherfuckers that get that. I'm very jealous about that shit. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit salty about it. One piece. Oh, well, never mind. It can't be one piece. One pin badge set per transaction. You could also go hands-on with Pokemon Sword and Shield demo. Haven't been able to play Pokemon Sword and Shield demo at the events such as Insomnia 65. Visitors to the Pokemon Center of London will have a chance to play the demo in the shop's Pokemon Sword and Shield theme area. Access to this game will be limited. Make sure you visit get a visit in advance to look at the Gala region. It's from the UK stores. All right, so yeah, so shout out to the person that made this for my Nintendo news. They didn't say who, but overall thoughts, views, and opinions. Is a very good ass opportunity for any of you hardcore Pokemon fans, such as myself, for the main series. I don't know about the side spin-off games. Like I know a few of them. I do play Pokemon Go sometimes, which I was doing earlier before I was doing this video. But best of luck to anyone that gets that free exclusive pin. You are some very lucky bastard pricks to be getting that. I'm very salty about that, but especially if it's in a gold platinum looking color, that would be really nice to have as a collector's item. Gonna be very, very, very exclusive, and probably gonna be a lot of scalpers that are gonna be trying to get their hands on it. And I'm gonna be very, I'm gonna be a very super huge jealous prick. I can't even talk fucking right like I usually don't, but whatever. And with that being said, that's all I gotta say for now. I'm out of here. Links and search box down below. Link to Young A's video I said about earlier, and that's it down below there. I'm done. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. And as always, otakus and ikikomoris out there, we'll assume I see you guys a day. Have a good night wherever you're at in the universe out there. Stay tuned for more future content on the channel, including video game industry news, anime, manga news, internet news. That's all I gotta say. Peace out, and I like sauerkraut, late singing bye. I'll see you people on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm gone. Goodbye.